Welcome everyone to day 3 of Massacre. It has been a wild weekend and we have got 4 massive matchups to wrap it up. I am the Sentinel.
And I am Abizzle.
And it has been a tremendous time that we have got to spend, and we start out with a women's championship match. Can I get a ladies in the chat?
The ladies!
And it's good they're going to be in the chat because they're going to be beaten to a pulp. So that might be the only place they're safe, because this matchup between Lara Croft and the women's champion Yuna is a knockouts match, which is normally called a lights out match in our other category that we saw Bully McGuire and Freddy Krueger have at the WrestleBration. But because these are ladies and we were named Impact Wrestling and Colonial Impact Wrestling, we thought it would be a fun little pun. But what that means, because it's no laughing matter, Abizzle, is that it is no pinfalls, no countouts, no submissions, no disqualifications. The only way to beat your opponent is to knock her out cold.
Knockout.
Now, AB, I know that you've spent a lot of time with both of these ladies in the preparation leading up to this as your counselor of talent relations position. Tell us how Lara Croft has prepped herself for this kind of matchup against her old adversary.
I'll tell you one more. I'll tell you about how all the trainers are getting trained right now. Welcome in the next lady, Yuna.
Yes, here comes the champ.
All my training people are getting their train on.
That's right.
Train for train.
That's right. The
Hard
only
training.
3-time women's champion in CIW history, as she defends her belt here for the first time in this title reign against Lara Croft, that she won the belt from Lara in a triple threat. Let me take you back towards the timeline, AB. Lara and Yuna, Lara pinned Yuna at the WrestleBration 11 pre-show, and Yuna pinned Lara 2 falls to none at the Empowerment Show in 2025, which you, I think, were on, by the way. As Yuna then beat Padme at the Barbecue 3 to win the Women's Championship, which she lost back to Padme at Arnhem Asylum. Then there was a tie for a Iron Women's Championship match at Hollow Wrestling. Lara Croft then pinned Padme for the belt at Oblivion. That belt right there, because that's what it's all about. So we had a big triple threat to determine who was the champ, and Yuna pinned Padme on WrestleBration 12 to win the belt, but Lara Croft, having not been pinned, lost her belt and needed to beat her opponent here in Yuna, her old foe from a year ago. And a thumb to the eye to start it off. Senior referee Kevin James trying to give Lara the business. Who you got, AB?
Kevin. Oh, man. Well, I will say, Laura was definitely bringing in the heat, talking about wanting to win this whole thing, but I might have to give it to Yuna. Has the fire, ready to battle, and she's been following the training regimen to a T. To a T.
Well, she's very disciplined in her category of choice when she summons the Aeons, and even when she's a gunner. I mean, the precision that she takes to hit that trigger happy. I mean, she's, and a me wallet mutilator.
Oh, no. Message sent.
As down goes Yuna. Remember, folks, Kevin James, he's really just got to stay out of the way here and ring the bell when one lady is knocked unconscious. But there are no rules to start this off, but we've got a series of 4 matches now. More meat wallet mutilation, AB. As Lara Croft, she has been kind of just doing more platforming like she's always done. She's not really caring about your training regimen. She's just jumping on cliffs and going through tombs and kind of ignoring all of that, but that's what she's into now, and always has been. And she made a random trip to the moon to shoot somebody, but that's a different story. And now punches to the head as the women's champion. Yuna definitely got into the head of Lara Croft last year when she beat her 2 falls to none. And that's the first time that anyone in CIW has ever lost 2 falls to none. Elbow drop, nobody there.
Yes.
As Yuna and these two, and you see it shows, these ladies know each other very, very well.
Message sent.
Message sent again. And AB, I know you're still upset about what happened last night when Rasad beat you. Oh, wait a second. What's Lara doing here? What is Lara doing here? Superplex! But not enough to knock the women's champion out. As I was starting to say, I know you're still upset about Rasad using the AB Plex against you to win the match last night, and now you have to give up all your suits. And I wanted to bring this up to tell you I have your suit here. It's gray. It's a pinstripe. Here you are, sir. Enjoy your one suit that now you will only be able to wear only one of.
Nice.
And now you have to give up all your suits. And I wanted to bring this up to tell you I have your suit here. It's gray. It's a pinstripe. Here you are, sir. Enjoy your one suit that now you will only be able to wear only one of. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Here you are, sir. Enjoy your one suit that now you will only be able to wear only one of.
It's okay. I talked to my shaman. I figured some things out. We're going to be starting to do a lot of health and wellness, and then I'm going to find some loopholes, and then I'm going to kill that guy, allegedly.
Well, speaking of loopholes, all of this money that we made selling the suits has allowed us to have prizes tonight, and a big belly to belly. So, AB, I know you know the prizes. What are we getting for these two ladies if who wins who's he what's it's? You know what I'm talking about.
We get some nice staffs if Yuna wins. Gold staffs. Gold bejeweled diamond staffs. They spent too much fucking money on these fucking prizes. That sounds great.
I would love a bejeweled diamond staff. Does it summon Aeons? Yeah. And a nice headlock takeover there from the back.
It just might.
Top rope.
Lord Croft, we got
elbow drop. Countered again.
Good counter. We got these non-cursed Inca statues worth way too much fucking money.
Now, are we sure they're not cursed? Are we sure they're not cursed?
I'm not going to find out, but the intern will.
Well, that seems just about right. And that seems just fine by me. And a nice hip toss there. I'm glad we still have interns. I'm glad Rashad has allowed us to have interns here to carry things to and from the table. Because it gets real busy up here. You know, you've all seen it, ladies and gentlemen. It gets real busy up here. Things get flying. Table shrapnel gets thrown everywhere. We got a lot of valuable merchandise here. I mean, I'm almost going blind at how beautiful the jewels are in this staff that's on the table. I cannot wait to have this. And you sounded a little sad about these prizes, AB, in a way that I've not heard you before.
They use my money to make these prizes. This is my money, goddammit, and I'm not happy about it.
Well, I mean, those suits were of the finest class. And to be honest, AB, I am sad to see the suits go. I really am, because you had a hell of a wardrobe, dude.
It's okay. It's spring cleaning, guys. Spring cleaning. Had to clean it out.
That's right. Everybody's downsizing nowadays. Top rope by Yuna and decides against it. And maybe smartly deciding against it and now going for a bow and arrow instead. And, you know, she can't get a submission on that, but wearing Lara Croft out, that is something she definitely can do and should do if she wants to win this matchup via knockout.
Smart move, honestly.
And folks, we have a big show all throughout the night. Bruce Lee and Johnny Cage reignite their age-old feud here tonight after a big brawl they had several weeks ago. And we also have, in that same night, we had Simon Belmont versus Jack 7. Those two will be in a big match tonight. And then, of course, our main event, the CIW Heavyweight Championship on the line. Majin Buu, the champ, Bully McGuire, Symbiote Spiderman, the challenger, and again Lara misses. And every time Lara has gone for that elbow drop, Yuna has been one step ahead of her. And a punch to the meat wallet.
Oh my God, it's about sending a message.
There's been a lot of messages sent. They're hitting meat wallets faster than my thumbs can text. And wait a second, now we're starting to get into the nitty gritty. Barbed wire bat and almost now that time hit her.
That was it.
She missed the first time, but now no, this is gonna get ugly, AB. As just swinging for the fences, it broke that barbed wire 2x4 on the back of Yuna. And they're 2x4s, they're not bats because Rasad has told us we can't afford wooden bats. And
so that man, I'm gonna never mind. I won't even say. I'm gonna sign a couple NDAs actually.
What a basement dropkick. Well, I know that you had some extensive time with Yuna in Besaid in the Chamber of the Faith as part of the workout regimen, and tell her what's her mindset about being the first ever CIW 3-time champion, and does she have any pressure associated with it?
She kept saying, I'm the Rock. And I said, well, okay, I guess you're the Rock.
And that didn't phase you at all, I imagine.
No,
I feel like those words are rather familiar to you, actually.
Oh, no, 100%. Well, I would say the best thing about being in this
clothesline
we're going under the crowd.
We're in the fan portion of the Zoom, and bad things happen out here, ladies. Be careful.
Or good things.
Most of the time, bad things. Most of the time, violent things that end with people broken, careers shortened, lives changed forever. Face first into that microwave oven and a Tomb Raider on the outside.
Jeez.
God, that was brutal, AB. And Yuna might be unconscious, but apparently she's not. She somehow is still alive. As remember, folks,
not knocked out yet.
No, not knocked out yet. We will see the definitive KO when it happens. the women's championship on the line here. Yuna and I know I got a chance to talk to Lara before this matchup. Actually, I got a chance to actually go into one of the tombs with her. It was kind of fun. I died a few times. She had to heal me. It was not fun. But when we were together, she said that her loss to Yuna has affected her so much psychologically. That is what pushed her to become the women's champion in the first place. Oh, chair shot from Yuna. And she may not remember that after this matchup, but that vendetta is what pushed her to beat Padme in the first place at Oblivion last year. And the fact that Yuna, of all people, ended up walking away from the WrestleBration with that championship has bothered her to no end, to the point where it has to end in some level of knockout here tonight. Wait a minute. Drop toe hold through the table.
Woo.
These ladies are beating the hell out of each other, AB.
That man's holding an umbrella.
Boy, and this is just match one. And
good job.
And boy, it has been raining chair shots and then a table shot. And somehow Lara got back up. But I don't know how, AB. These ladies are going after it. This is what the women's championship means. Oh, and a low blow. And another Tomb Raider.
Jesus.
God, Yuna is in a bad way here. And I have a feeling that, I don't know how, Yuna is still up, is still conscious after all of that. But this women's championship matchup continues here in a knockouts match, here to start Massacre Day 3, and it has been brutality between these two women to start off this show.
And to start off this show, we should also announce that y'all need to save her up today.
That's right.
Comment and subscribe.
Well, I was just about to say senior referee Kevin James has had the luxury of not having to go outside with them. And a nice hip toss there from Yuna, as Yuna doing her best here to stay in this match. Big back body drop. As Yuna somehow starting to resurge here, getting a second wind. Elbow drop connects. The elbow drop Lara kept desperately trying to hit. Yuna finally got. And another me wallet mutilation. But, and boy, that message was sent, derailing the momentum of Yuna. But both of these ladies have given it everything they've got and now just trading punches.
Punch.
Punches back and forth between these ladies and a big drop kick.
These combos.
But boy, Yuna's not looking good, AB. I mean, she's weathered two Tomb Raiders and another drop kick into a Bahamut, into a big Bahamut. And boy, she nailed all of it. And that's it. Lara was knocked out. Yuna retains.
Wow, that was fast. Holy cow.
They beat the hell out of each other, AB, all the way into the crowd area, steel chairs, a drop toe hold through the table, two Tomb Raiders onto the concrete, and yet Yuna, with a well-timed Bahamut, endures one step past Lara Croft and retains the women's title. Your thoughts, AB?
I've told you I knew it was going to happen. The training regimen was followed, and thus far the win is the win.
Well, the relations have been talented, and the talents have been related to, but still your champion, Yuna, as the three-time champ's reign continues here tonight, and definitively past Lara Croft, so it seems. But now it is time for our next matchup. Johnny Cage versus Bruce Lee, the martial artists, back at it again. This is actually very deep-rooted. I will try to cover as much of this as I can, AB. So, the martial artists joined as a tag team, CIW, in 2014. As those two, they had moderate success, but Bruce Lee ultimately became a two-time CIW champion. Then at the end of 2020, Bruce Lee and Johnny Cage had a match that ended in a 10-minute draw. But Bruce ultimately lost his title to Wario and started getting bitter about it. And at Autumn Asylum 2021, Wario was going to defend that CIW title against Johnny Cage. Bruce Lee turned his back on Johnny Cage. And at Revelation 2021, Bruce Lee beat Johnny Cage. Then Bruce screwed Johnny in the King of the Spring a couple of years later. And in 2023 at Doomsday, Johnny Cage pinned Bruce Lee in a loser-leave CIW match, where Bruce Lee went on to be a part of the Shaolin Combat Club. Now, Bruce would be in and out of CIW at that time, and meanwhile, Johnny Cage would join the Forgotten Fighters and kind of sell his soul to the Forgotten Fighters, which are now the Unforgettable, led by Jack 7. as Bruce Lee had a match with Captain Planet at the WrestleBration 12, where Captain Planet was trying to get him onto the certified rehabilitation program and DVD set. And Captain Planet pinned Bruce Lee, but it didn't look like it took hold until the May 2nd episode of Saturday Night Hype, where that man, Bruce Lee, went up against Jack 7, and the whole thing ended in a double count out as there was a it ended in a disqualification as Johnny Cage, who has been taint sucking for Jack 7, got involved and hit Bruce with a chair, and these two ended up brawling all the way into the bar, and it ended with a giant explosion into the exploding pinball machine. But these two back at it as Bruce Lee, a changed man, but Johnny is changed as well, and I would say not for the better. Who you got in this matchup, AB, as these two meet in very different circumstances than ever before?
Well, I must say my vote's going for Bruce Lee. As you can clearly see, he's been taking on the second half of my training regimen. Beauty.
Look at his abs, dude. It is like I mentioned it with Abizzle, and Johnny went for a shot and instead got a drop toe hold. Tried to catch Bruce unawares, and Bruce caught him right at the Passanel Amuda lock, but too close to the ropes to get this match going. And this match is, as both of these guys know each other so well, but I don't know if Johnny Cage is aware of this Bruce Lee. We've seen this Bruce Lee do a lot of different maneuvers than we've seen Bruce do in the past. Will that be a difference maker here tonight?
It might be, man. Facial care is a huge thing. And when you're taking care of your face and your mind and spirit, you win.
Well, Johnny feeling pretty confident about himself here tonight. And you have to wonder, with Jack 7 and Simon Belmont coming up next, you have to wonder if any member of the Unforgettable might be joining us here tonight. As, you know, I'm not aware that Simon Belmont and Bruce Lee had any affiliation with each other when that brawl took place. I think Simon Belmont just capitalized on a situation where Jack 7 was caught unaware. And look at this! What a beautiful choke. Shades of Antonio Inoki with the leg scissors to the head. A brilliant move there from Bruce, and that's what I'm talking about, AB. He's got new moves, and it caught Jack unaware. Will it catch Johnny unaware here tonight? Now Bruce,
we shall see.
Top rope, and went to the top and was a little too far away, and a low blow there right to the genitalia. As AB, you know, you are the counselor of talent relations, but you are also the head of mail, as you have been you've been talking about all the messages that have been sent. You've been keeping on track of it for a very long time.
Sending a message.
That's right. And AB, I know you've set up a lot of new programs as the head of talent relations here in CIW, as Johnny Cage exploiting referee Kevin James's count on the crab.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
And
yes, indeed.
And so I hear we also have prizes. What are we getting, AB?
If Johnny wins, we get these gold pair of sunglasses. Can you see through them? I don't know. They're gold.
These are $500. No, these are $5,000 sunglasses. Yeah, Johnny's like, yeah, enjoy it. I hope these are really wow. These are really nice.
Yep. And then if Bruce Lee wins, we get a whole line of Bruce Lee face masks and exfoliation conditioners and skincare routine stuff.
These have your name on them.
Very green tea. I currently have a strawberry one on my face.
Yes,
my face can't feel frozen any more than it is.
Well, I was wondering why you were looking a bit like Excalibur, and that makes a lot more sense than you thinking you had suddenly picked up lucha wrestling, or very niche indie fed wrestling. But in any event, that you're kind of doing enough of that as it is here. But in any case, drop toe hold as Bruce Lee. Not to break the fourth wall, ladies and gentlemen, we enjoy all of the moments and every single one of you who has come along the way. We've gained more subscribers in the past 6 years than we could have ever possibly asked for, and we are thankful for all of you who watch and enjoy this product for what it is, for the quality of product for what it is, for not just doom scrolling your way onto us, but for finding us organically. We appreciate you not being brain rotten, but fans of quality.
Yeah.
As when now Johnny Cage choking the life out of Bruce Lee, once again exploiting referee Kevin James's count. CAB, our fans are fans of dignity. Johnny Cage has lost all aspects of that dignity since he's joined the Forgotten Fighters, now turned unforgettable.
Yep.
And this is what Jack 7 does to people. This is what Jack 7 does to factions. He just turns them into the vilest, the most annoying people you could possibly ask. And Johnny, oh, what a thrust kick.
Kick him in the face.
As Bruce Lee has finally had enough of Johnny Cage's showboating. But personally, AB, I don't know if Johnny Cage has mentally been the same since he took that header off the steel cage back in the fall. And boy, did he take a fall. As now Johnny went for a knee drop, and I think Bruce might have countered it there. Oh, wait a second, going for that carousel pin. We've seen this carousel pin a number of times. Is it going to get Johnny and not even a 1 count?
Wowza. Make him think about it.
Yeah, these
You
boys,
should have worn a face mask.
well, as Johnny Cage, I don't know what kind of skincare routine Johnny Cage has. Did you get any insight into that when you were trying to get him to do the program, which I'm sure he did not agree to do?
He didn't agree to do it. I put bulletin boards all over everybody's locker. Some people did it. He did not. And I'm mad about it. And message sent.
Yeah, I bet another message sent. And Bruce Lee with a great kind of coffin throwdown. I'm sure JOSHAGEDDON is furiously trying to correct me. Wait a second. Oh, and what a counter there. I thought that was the game of death, and it might have been an attempt at it. But Bruce Lee found a way to counter it. And yet again, another Inoki leg scissors. As just binding Antonio Inoki, one of the legends of Japan, as I'm sure many of you are well aware of that. And now a standing moonsault by Bruce Lee.
Nice.
As Bruce Lee, I didn't know Bruce was versed in Inoki-isms, but his memory lives on. And I'm not going to mark out to the point that Tony Khan did for him, but I do respect him and his contributions. And he actually held political office in Japan. Did Antonio Inoki. He fought Muhammad Ali in a cross-promotion match. Did Antonio Inoki. Yeah. He mattered. he absolutely mattered. But in any case, just a little bit of wrestling history there. A very, very broad stroke wrestling history. But now just throwing Bruce down is Johnny Cage, who has taken firm control of this matchup yet again. And oh, wait a second. What is Johnny doing here? Johnny begging him off. Bruce Lee. Oh no!
Ooh, big message sent.
Yeah, that one definitely had more stank to that. And Johnny Cage cannot stop but feeling all about himself here tonight. That might do it. That low blow was grotesque. And now Johnny going for the cage here. Oh wow, that's just disrespectful. Shades of the former CIW champion Sagat, who is still on vacation, by the way, still on his honeymoon with his wife. So we don't know the timetable that he's coming back, but the pulling the cover, that is classic Forgotten Fighters, now unforgettable. And now slamming the face of Bruce again into the mat.
Yep. Damn, my guy.
Yep, indeed. As just torquing the knee. And, of course, trying to stop that big game of death kick. Of course, Johnny knows about it more than anybody else. Oh, wait a second. What is Johnny doing? Oh, Johnny, come on. Oh, no, not with the rape post. No, no.
Super message sent.
He mounted to Bruce Lee. Now that Bruce Lee's able to have kids in his current state. But now he really won't have kids.
Oh, my God.
It's Johnny Cage. Is making it abundantly clear that he is not happy with Bruce Lee back in any form.
Damn.
And Bruce Lee trying to get back in here. Of course, Johnny cost Bruce his first match back after his hiatus. Oh, now wait, a counter here. And now a kick to the back of the head. And a great counter here from Bruce. As Bruce just trying to get that game of death in and secure a victory against his old adversary. Another drop toe hold.
Wowza.
As
look at these guys go at it.
It's been a lot of trips and a lot of shots to the dick in this match.
And all the wrestlers.
Is that what it,
backstage?
Is that what it comes to when you know each other so well? You just have to Krav Maga it and just dick punch?
Might be, honestly.
You know, it's just, oh, wait, Bruce going up to the top and went for an axe handle and I think just stomped on the head of Johnny. And now a standing moonsault. Johnny is not feeling good here. And Johnny with a rake to the eyes. Here in this matchup at Massacre. And oh, he might have went for something, but his head just started to hurt him. I mean, he did just have a full grown man land on his skull.
Message sent.
And another message sent. So many messages. Somebody's inbox is going to be full. You got caged! Johnny with a "you got caged" out of nowhere.
Oh, wow.
And that has got to do it. Johnny, and Bruce. How did Bruce find a wherewithal to counter and get right back up? Bruce with a couple of kicks and a game of death.
Let's go.
Bruce lands the game of death. Down goes Johnny, but Bruce is gassed.
Woo. Wow.
I mean, he did just take a "you got caged," but the cover here, 1, 2, 3, as Bruce Lee beats Johnny Cage and secures his first proper win as this form of Johnny, I can't speak. It's so exciting, AB. I'm so elated because Bruce, Bruce, proper Bruce, has won his first proper match back as a result of beating Johnny Cage, the man who cost him his first. But you know the Unforgettable will not forget that. But Bruce cut Bruce, ripped Bruce with a victory here tonight, here at Massacre. What a win. Your thoughts, AB?
Super exciting. Now all my wrestler men, we can take our face masks off to apply the next layer.
That's right.
Like Bateman would love.
That's right. Take your face mask off and get some ice for your genitals because I'm sure they're going to be sore after the amount of punishment they took. But speaking of punishment, Jack 7 and Simon Belmont, these two had a hell of a brawl at the same time that Bruce and Johnny on May the 5th were having an enormous brawl. To end the show, so too were Jack 7 and Simon Belmont here at ringside. And that ultimately ended with Jack 7 using the Megaton drop onto Simon Belmont, onto the announce table, which had very sensitive equipment because Rasad's budget cuts put all of the production equipment underneath the announce table, so we said no announce table spots. We attempted to have emails sent out. We will leave it at that. And unfortunately, those emails did not get sent. Message not sent. That message not sent. Message needed to be sent. Were not sent in time, and therefore the production cut off. But these two brawling because Jack 7 took de facto control over the Forgotten Fighters. The second that Sagat went away to get married, he says, "My faction now." Sagat lost the belt. He's weak. He wasn't worth it. I'm taking control. And now this faction is no longer forgotten. It is now the Unforgettable. Brandon Ulrich said okay. Johnny Cage said okay. Ken Masters was a little wary about it, and we thought that he was going to get some help from the Unforgettable back at Drummer's Call, but you and I both saw, AB, that did not come as Majin King ended up winning the Exceeds Championship last week. But here comes Simon Belmont, who, after the war that he had with Sagat, which started his fight against the Forgotten Fighters and crusade to finding people to take down the Forgotten Fighters. Simon Belmont, who was unsuccessful, unfortunately, in winning the Exceeds Championship from Ken Masters in a triple threat with him and Von Schrader at WrestleBration 12. But Belmont has still been determined to take down the Forgotten Fighters, the Unforgettable. At this point, it does not matter to him. What matters is going after the head of this organization. He attempted to do it with Sagat. Ultimately, Sagat has no longer become a problem. So now, Jack 7, who declared himself the leader of it, Simon Belmont said, fine, it's gonna be you. Back at March 7th in an episode of Saturday Night Hype, Simon Belmont faced Brandon Ulrich, and Brandon Ulrich ended up winning that match as a result of Jack 7's help, which, of course, stuck in the craw of Simon Belmont, which ultimately led to the brawl that happened back on Hype on May 5th. But here we are, these two finally having a proper match one-on-one. Who you got, AB? I know who I got, and it's that man right here, because Forgotten Fighters are unforgettable. I'm with him. They gotta go. They've been a problem for way too long.
Yep, I agree, 100%.
And
as I apply this eye mask, I see you, boy.
That's right.
Do the Lord's work.
Yes, you're applying an eye mask to get rid of the black bags under your eyes. I have an intern to carry the black bags underneath my eyes. But in any case, we'll discuss that. We'll wait for the makeup tutorial on that one. Oh, and speaking of black eyes, Simon Belmont decking Jack 7 to start this match with a thunderous right hand.
Thunderous.
And now so far, these two, Jack 7, of course, from the Tekken series, brought back from the past to save the future from the past. Simon Belmont of Castlevania. who has been an integral staple of CIW for the past several years. And a Wednesday, and a Snake Eyes. And boy, we talked about black bags underneath the eyes. We might be seeing a lot of them after this match, AB.
I applied the mask for a reason.
Yeah, folks, this isn't going to be a technical masterpiece, I expect, and let alone my history with Jack 7. That's not even why I'm biased about this match. It's the Forgotten Fighters faction that has been such a problem for the past calendar year that has put me into this position where I want Simon Belmont to succeed in taking this faction down, and now steel on steel as Jack 7's skull hitting the steel steps repeatedly at the hands of Simon Belmont. And this is just a singles match, folks. There are rules, there are countouts and disqualifications, but I bet you, AB, that these two are going to let loose a lot as Simon Belmont breaking up the count. There's no way he's going to let this end in a countout.
Big slamming, my God.
As both of these guys were just brawling nonstop. I mean, to cut production off, and you and I both know, AB, how hard Jack 7 hits. Simon Belmont is in for a long endurance game here tonight. Oh, no!
Wow. On the stairs.
All the way down the stairs. I mean,
amazing.
That was amazing. Horrifying is a word to use for it. Grotesque is a word I'd use for it. That razor's edge that hit the edge of every single stair on the way down.
Ouch.
And now a pullover pile driver. Boy, these guys hitting big time moves. And very early on in this matchup, AB, you can tell these big boys ain't playing around.
No way, no ho, no side.
And
they're knocking each other out. Look at that. Whoa, backflip.
Yeah, they're getting, and look at the adjective, play. They're not here to play, buddy. As that now a forearm, as the people who know, and an elbow drop, and that was an amazing elbow drop, as Jack 7 rotated 180 degrees before he landed on the chest of Simon Belmont from where he jumped. That was impressive. Amazing. That was very impressive. And what a spear.
Jesus.
As Jack 7, just a giant machine, quite literally giant machine. And Simon Belmont, the Thunder Thighs Express, he is incredibly powerful, maybe the most pound for pound strongest wrestler in CIW. But I'm worried because Jack 7 is a hell of a mountain to climb.
I see this man's biceps, and I gotta start picking up my dumbbells and start using them right now.
Yeah, now a cover here from Jack, one and only one, as Simon Belmont kicks out. And Simon Belmont's had
I don't know if you brought your desk dumbbells, but I brought mine.
Now another cover and only one. Well, I've got these solid gold dumbbells with the jewels on them that are the prize if Simon Belmont wins. With this 45-pound gold bar, so I could do barbell sets.
Hell yeah.
And Jack 7, here's a nickel. That is the prize. No, just the nickel.
It sucks.
It does suck, just like Jack 7. That's all we were giving, because I think Prasad ran out of your suit money, and so it just happened to coincide with the time, because Jack 7's like, fine, fuck him, because, that's Jack. And now, wait a second, now I want a big right hand from Belmont.
Damn.
But Belmont never afraid to take down the big Titan. I mean, he had an amazing Hell in a Cell match with Sagat that ultimately he did not end up victorious on, and that's the difficulty with Belmont. His heart's in the right place, but his track record against these guys, and what a clothesline in the corner, knocking Belmont off his feet. But his track record against these guys is not the greatest. Cover 1, 2, and only 2. But the resilience of Belmont cannot be denied. Can he outlast Jack 7 in this endurance game here tonight?
Can he do it?
And folks, we still have
the big man tired.
That's right, folks. We still have the CIW Heavyweight Championship coming up next. The champion Majin Buu against Bully McGuire, a former CIW champion in his own right.
Bully.
A big time matchup, and now just wrenching the leg of the man Jack 7, who has that big Megaton drop, the Castlevania Crumbler from Simon Belmont. Now Belmont.
Big leg. Never skip leg day.
That's right, he never skips leg day. And now you got a chance to well, I know you didn't get a chance to talk to Jack 7 because, Forgotten Fighters locker room and the Unforgettable locker room, it's the same thing as Johnny Cage. But I know
Yeah.
you did get a chance to work out with Bell. Wait a second. Now, come on now. There's no need for that, as Jack 7 has unbuckled the pad and taken the pad off the turnbuckle. But, and almost immediately after that fall-away slam to the outside.
Hell yeah.
Referee Kevin James now starts the count and smartly keeping his head away from that exposed turnbuckle. But I know you got a chance to work out with Simon Belmont. Tell me what it was like, AB.
It was intense leg day stuff, but I trained him to do some arm day stuff, and he even did some exfoliating on his face.
He needs the arm stuff. He really does need the arm stuff, and now he needs some head stuff. Wait a second. And now he might need some throat stuff as, and now just a choking the life out of Simon Belmont with that monitor cord.
I need that oxygen stuff.
Yeah, he's gonna need that. He's gonna need a lot more of that oxygen stuff. But his torso and his upper body has always been Belmont's weakness. So I'm glad you finally got him to got to get through to him. That he needed a little bit of that.
Hell to the yeah. It feels good. Gotta feel a burn.
Yeah, it sure does. And we mentioned throats. Speaking of throats, unfortunately, folks, I have to share some news with you. We got word that We Fit Trainer, as a result of the chair to the throat that Wonder Woman inflicted upon her on day one, We Fit Trainer has a crushed larynx and is going to be out for several months. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Castlevania Crumbler. And, of course, her medical bills, we're going to be taking care of her and making sure We Fit Trainer is doing well in her recovery, but we're looking at probably like a 6 to 8 month timetable to recover from that. That's how bad the damage was. So get well soon, We Fit Trainer. That also means she's probably going to have to forfeit her spot in the Ash Blossom Championship Tournament. Really sad affairs. Cover from Belmont, 1, 2, and only 2 as Jack kicks out. But I hope you're happy, Wonder Woman, because you really did some lasting damage to somebody who had some real potential in CIW. So get well soon, We Fit Trainer, but recover as quickly as you can, but as take as long as you need. You don't need to rush back and make things worse. Oh, what a spine buster.
Nice.
As there may not be that kind of injury timetable for these two gentlemen. And a big boot from Jack 7. And oh no, not this. The boot carousel that Jack 7 claims he invented, but we all know this is Sagat's doing. We know Sagat's the one who invented this, but of course Jack 7 has to claim that everything is his own and that it was all his. Oh, wait, now fight back.
Yeah, counter that boot.
There we go. Yeah, fuck him. Oh, no! Kevin James got hit by... I don't think Belmont meant that. And wait a second. Wait a second. Megaton drop! And boy, had Kevin James not been assaulted by accident a second ago, this would be Jack 7's match to win. And AB, you told him before, but remind us all how Kevin James's medical bills can be paid.
You gotta like, you gotta subscribe, you gotta comment, you gotta interact. Get in there, say something. We're talking to you.
To hashtag Save a Referee today. As we thank all of you for joining us here for all 3 days of Massacre here on this weekend. One of our core 4 shows of CIW.
Yeah.
As we have brought to you a lot of intense action, and of course more to come this Saturday night. Of course, Saturday Night Hype resumes, and we continue on with Battle City. We've got a new tournament coming out. The Raigeki Championship will be started, and I am told that you, sir, will be the first matchup. And now wait a second, come on. And Jack 7 pulling a Sagat, but I guess he's gonna claim ownership of that too, isn't he? And now Belmont is busted open.
Wide open.
As this is getting a little brutal. This is hard to watch it. Now, come on!
Damn.
For what reason would you have to hit Kevin James? Oh, that's why. He wants to use the steel chair. He wants to use the chair. He wants to... I guess he was watching Wonder Woman's matchup. And oh, no, I guess he really was watching Wonder Woman's matchup. And now it's... no!
Oh, my God.
And a chair to the throat. And that's exactly what put We Fit Trainer out of commission. And the smoking gun, not again. Not again, son of a bitch, Jack.
Oh, my God.
As that might be enough to have done, and somehow, and look at the blood pouring from the head, the nose, and it looks like the mouth now from Simon Belmont, but is somehow standing. Oh, no. No way. Castlevania. Oh, I thought that was the Crumbler, but it's an equally impressive shoulder breaker. As I thought that was going to be the Castlevania Crumbler, but oh, and a low blow.
Oh, shoot. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Belmont. God, how much does Belmont possibly have left?
He believes listening to the Eye of the Tiger while training helps him.
And his shoulder drop. Well, I could believe that. Is it on repeat?
Repeat.
I figured that was the way he did it. Because, you know, a lot of those games, you know, there's one BGM on repeat all the time until you get into the next place. So, you know, you get used to that aesthetic. Yeah, it's a concentration thing.
Yep.
But now these two back to the outside. Oh, no, I don't like this. I know why. I understood why you backed away from the table, AB. These guys are getting a little too close for comfort.
Big time clubbing.
Yeah, big time. What is this? Oh, what a fall away slam right in front of our table, not on our table, thankfully. And now Belmont breaking up the count. How is Belmont still fucking standing? This is
training and good skincare.
Yeah, well, and clearly those upper body workouts are paying off here. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this another shoulder breaker? And I was thinking for half a second. And I was wondering when the smoke, the ventilation in this place was gonna start getting shaggy. I knew it was only a matter of time.
Good God.
Well, you know what? I'm actually Rasad's gonna be pissed. I told him that I thought you were done with the smoke machines.
You tell him you come talk to me, I'll beat his ace.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah, he already took care of it. He beat you with your own move yesterday, bro. Like,
I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch his ass.
Yeah, well, and an elbow drop as Belmont caught Jack 7. As well, you're gonna catch him in the board meetings, so you're gonna have to at least be civil through those meetings or during the council meetings. As we
I'll be wearing a face mask every time.
That's right.
Message sent.
To mask your real emotions, to mask the rage within.
Yeah. Fuck you, Rasad.
Yeah, no, wait a second. Now coming, as Rasad remains the unilateral control of the finances, the counselor of finances. Oh, Jack 7 on the table, back slap through the table.
Jesus.
And you know, that might have been smart, AB. Oh, no, come on, Jack. Jack, don't do this, man.
Hey.
Get away from the fucking table.
Hey,
get away from the table. I have a very nice golden staff here. I have golden dumbbells here. I forget what else I have, but I have a lot of gold here on this table.
I don't know why you didn't store it away.
And well, because it's too heavy for the intern. He's busy carrying the black bags under my eyes. They're too heavy. So I need to get the other intern. So okay. Oh, here he is. Hold on. Let me toss this to him. Here you go. Here, get this out of the way. Here. Don't run. Oh, I hit him. Oh no, I might have thrown that dumbbell a little too hard.
Oh, dude, you hit him in the head.
Oh man. Oh, Rasad's not gonna be happy about that. Oh no.
Oh man.
Well, Rasad, I gotta introduce you to my main man Terry one of these days, because you're gonna get acquainted with him real quick. Oh no. Oh, and a counter on the table. Oh, this is gonna be and off the table. Belmont, Jack getting off it, and now running off the table to back slap Jack right out in front of us.
Club back.
As this is getting gnarly. As
club back him.
Back clubbing. As Simon Belmont trying to now back onto our table.
Get up there.
Guys, you don't have to do this. You don't need to do this. Oh no! Wait a second, Castlevania Crumbler! Look out here, Josh! Look out here!
My mic's back.
All right, I think I'm back. I almost called you JOSHAGEDDON because I was so freaked out in the microphone and the table and we survived. Thankfully, I got my cord back here right back where we are. As this match somehow continues as these two have beaten. I thought that the knockouts match was intense. These two have beaten the holy hell out of each other, AB, and somehow this match has continued on.
Tough men.
Into the corner! Into the exposed turnbuckle! Jack exposed the turnbuckle like 10 minutes ago and a megaton drop!
That was big.
After all of that, the now 1, 2, 3, son of a bitch.
Wow.
Jack 7 is your winner after using the exposed turnbuckle that he exposed a while ago. And these two had surviving a Castlevania crumbler through the table, surviving absolutely everything. There's a dead end turn. There's all of my gold has flown everywhere. Here's your nickel. Your thoughts, AB?
I'm glad I stored all my gold away, and that really stinks. And in the next 10 minutes, we'll be taking off our eye masks, ladies and gentlemen.
Terry, yep, I got another one. Yeah, gold bar.
Gold bar.
All right, peace. Well, your winner is Jack 7, and I hate to see it, and I hate to lose money. And Rasad just texted me that we have to give back all the gold to pay for Terry. So now nobody's happy, and it's time for the main event.
Rasad can come and take this gold from my cold dead hands.
He said he knows the code is 6632, bro.
I changed that.
Yeah, he's different code now. Yeah, I bet. Well, here comes Majin Buu and Symbiote Spiderman, and it is main event time. Speaking of gold, because Majin Buu, who won this championship in the slimiest way, maybe arguably any CIW champion has won the belt, and that includes the Joker, thinking of the territory that brings in. Majin Buu won the GW Climax when he was fat and lovable, and the second he got skinny, he got irritable, and he got manipulative. But he won the GW Climax, and every man he beat in that tournament, he ended up creating Majin forms of, in the form of Riddick, King, Wario, and Shiva, who all assaulted Sephiroth at the WrestleBration 12 in the main event after Sephiroth had beaten Sagat for the CIW title, and then Majin Buu cashed in his opportunity at the World's title in the main event of the WrestleBration 12 and walked out with that belt. And this is his first title defense since pulling off the ultimate heist and the ultimate play. But here comes the man who stands for justice in CIW more than anybody else, the former CIW champion himself, Bully McGuire. And if there's any man who I trust could end this reign of terror of Majin Buu and the new Buu crew before it starts, it's Bully McGuire. I trust this man. This man held the title for 497 days and beat the Joker to consolidate the old form of the belt with the new form of the belt. This man carried us through the most tumultuous waters CIW has ever seen, and did it with style and with class and with vigor. And I guarantee you, AB, that he is a man who could get it done here tonight against Majin Buu. But Super Buu, Majin Buu, is a dangerous man. We have never seen him compete in a one-on-one match as Super Buu. What difference will that make here tonight? And folks, that is what it's all about. The CIW Heavyweight Championship. This is your main event of Massacre right here, right now. It's time to get it on. Senior referee Kevin James assigned to this contest. Here we go.
Hell yeah. Let's get it.
Both of these men measuring each other, and AB, I know we have prizes. What prizes do we get? And Rasad just texted me this photo of him in front of your safe taking the gold out of it.
That's fine, because look what I got right under my seat right here. Ha ha, dumbass.
Is that a, well, I might be, and now, was you see, oh no! Bully McGuire went to lift Super Buu, but he was too heavy, and instead got a giant thrust kick. Now to retain one and only one. And could you imagine if one thrust kick ended this matchup?
Good Lord. Golden Spider if old Spidey wins, and questionable chocolate if Big Boy Blue.
Yeah, don't eat that. Trust me, don't eat that. As now going up, and oh, now an atomic drop to Kevin James. And I'm not sure that Bully meant to do that. As Bully, I think, just got infuriated after the thrust kick. And now it's just great. Oh, look at this. Just grating the head on the ring rope. Is Bully McGuire on the Majin Buu, as Bully pissed off and wants the CIW championship.
100%. Get that championship. You know, Bully's the one that made the nice move. He made the training regimen with me.
That's right, and I believe that. And now La Maestro Cradle could win the title 1, 2, and only 2. As Bully McGuire beat Liu Kang to win this opportunity at Equinox. at the spring special, but of course that was also with a big assist from Sephiroth, who we saw retain his TAW championship on night 1 of Massacre against Liu Kang in a hell of a main event. And now a bow and arrow, a bully and arrow, but the big mitt of Majin Buu touching the ropes, causing the break.
Should have held it.
He sure should have, but Bully McGuire, and what a counter there, a roll through, and went for a crossbody, but Majin Buu was able to withstand it, but a nice trip there, and now cover from Bully. 1, 2 to win the belt, and only 2.
Wow,
As
pushing it.
Bully McGuire getting closer and closer, trying to get those frequent pins, and I do think that sense of urgency does benefit Bully McGuire in this match.
100%.
As now Majin Buu just trying to take back over here. Majin Buu, who's been one of the most dominant. Nice counter there from Bully, and again charging in, went for another crossbody, and then this time countered again with another trip. As Bully's found a way to recover from both of those botched crossbodies in very well fashion. Await Bully going for an elbow drop. Got it.
Got him.
Now Bully going for a Tobe Atomico. And Bully invented the program. And I know that you have not been allowed into the New Buu crew locker room, but I hear that Majin Buu did talk to you before this matchup. What did he have to say?
It was real cool. He said that they're gonna do the regimen in the training, so I'm okay with it. I'm cool with them. They're chilling right now.
Yeah, and you believe? Oh, what a buckle bomb, a razor's edge buckle bomb, and you believe him.
What?
And you believe him when he says that he's gonna do it. And Bully McGuire, he should have done a little more arm days. He has been not able to lift big time, big chocolate. Super Buu, the CIW champion. Oh, what a power bomb! Wow. But too close to the ropes. As every time Bully McGuire goes to lift Majin Buu just throws him down.
Yeah, he's big chocolate. He's big chocolate, man. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, big chocolate. He's now big champion Majin Buu. As the chocolate's just used for bobbity purposes. Bibbity bobbity boo right here. I'm gonna buck you up.
Beat your ass.
Yeah, it's exactly.
God. Oh my God.
As now
I think he's doing the training. He seems very fit.
Well, he has. I mean, well, you and I both saw the locker room before where he was just eating Dollar Tree snacks, and all those bags were just left everywhere back in the big chocolate days. And he was a lot happier then. I had a lot more fun talking to him. Another Tobe Atomico, and probably doing the right thing, trying to target the ribs, trying to stop that big chocolate planet buster.
Yeah, I just don't like that I only hear 9 Inch Nails coming out of their locker room. I think they need to change the song.
Wait a second. Well, small package only one. Wow. And boy, Bully could have stolen the title right there. And what a big chop. Big knife edge chop. As, no, wait a second. Oh, this cannot be good. And another razor's edge. This time down onto the mat.
Good God.
As Buu hasn't hit many moves, but everyone he's hit, they have been big.
Good God. Big moves.
And
big
now the
hits.
forearms into the back. It's Bully McGuire challenging for the CIW Heavyweight Championship here in your main event of Massacre.
Oh, God.
Trying to stop the power and the championship wave of the New Buu crew, and a spine buster.
Jesus.
As we already know, Majin King, the Exceeds champion. If Majin Buu retains tonight, they will keep 2 belts going into the next set of shows, which, God, and their power is only growing. That genuinely scares me. We saw Majin Riddick beat Agent 47 on day 2. Now just choking, absolutely just choking the throat of Bully McGuire and just using every little bit of the referee's count. Kevin James. Oh, but Buu might have gotten a little bit gassed there.
Yeah. Good gas.
And
good
now,
gas. We like to see some good gas.
What a thrust kick.
Damn.
As Bully went to
time to take off the eye masks.
And Bully, that puts Bully at a conflict of interest because he doesn't want to pull off the mask. But at the same point, he's going to need to pull out all the stops here tonight if he wants to secure his second CIW Heavyweight Championship.
Damn.
As now
like kicking a wall.
Yeah, that it really is. As Majin Buu just weathering all of it. And
Jesus.
Majin Buu, and she's just gotten so much more pain, and you could see it. He's gotten so much more powerful since he's trimmed the weight, and a third
Wow.
Razor's Edge, this time to the outside. As he has just thrown Bully McGuire around, tossed him like yesterday's garbage. And look at how proud Majin Buu is. I mean, and why wouldn't he be? His entire plan came to fruition perfectly. The new Buu crew is on a roll. They've won all their matches up to this point. They're, and now, Bellini! But it could all come crashing down right here, right now. Come on, Bully! Go for a cover! Come on, Bully! Oh, he's got it! To win the belt! 1! To win the belt! 2! 3! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no!
Wait,
and a neck breaker. He threw him halfway across the ring, AB.
Oh, wow.
That was, oh, God. Oh, no. And a big champion planet buster.
Damn.
And down goes Bully McGuire.
Oh, man.
Like a sack of potatoes. Dear Lord. And the cover from Buu. 1, 2, 3. A scary, impressive showing of Majin Buu, who threw Bully McGuire around the whole match, weathered a Bellini, threw Bully McGuire halfway across the ring, and sealed the deal. Your thoughts, AB?
Damn, man. All I know is I'm not touching that chocolate, but I could have really used that gold spider.
Well, I'll tell you something, AB. What is CIW in store for with the new Buu crew headed by this man? What is in store for CIW as the new Buu crew's reign of terror continues to gain momentum? Thank you for coming to Massacre, and we'll see you next time.